Right now, over on the East Coast, dock workers are locked in some tough contract talks. The International Longshoremen's Association, or ILA, is going head-to-head with port operators. These negotiations, even though they're happening on the Atlantic, have big implications for the West Coast brothers and sisters of the International Longshoremen and Warehouse Union, or ILWU. What happens in New York harbors doesn't stay in New York harbors. See, these negotiations are about more than just paychecks. They're about the future of work on the waterfront. Automation is creeping in, threatening jobs and livelihoods. Wage increases are on the table, but so are concerns about the rising cost of living. It's a high-stakes game of chess, and the outcome will echo from coast to coast. Let's break down the big issues. First up, automation. Ports are looking at ways to move cargo faster, cheaper, and with fewer workers. That means robots, automated cranes, and self-driving trucks. Understandably, that has a lot of longshoremen worried about their jobs. ILA President Harold Daggett. Automation is a real threat to our jobs. We need to make sure our members' livelihoods are protected. Then there's the money. The ILA wants fair wages that keep pace with the cost of living. Inflation is eating away at everyone's paychecks, and these folks work hard, dangerous jobs. They deserve to be compensated fairly. USMX representative, we understand the concerns about wages and job security, but automation is essential for staying competitive in a global market. Finally, there's job security. The ILA wants guarantees that their members will have work even as technology changes. They want to be part of the future of port work, not pushed aside by it. Nobody wants to see a strike. They disrupt supply chains, drive up prices, and hurt everyone involved. But sometimes it's the only way to get your point across. If the ILA decides to strike, the impact will be felt nationwide. West Coast longshoremen, a strike on the East Coast would definitely affect us here on the West Coast. Delays on one coast often mean backups and disruptions on the other. Cargo ships would be stuck at sea, unable to unload. Goods wouldn't get to stores, and businesses would feel the pinch. And guess what? Those ripple effects would definitely hit the West Coast. Shipping company executive, a strike would be disastrous for the entire supply chain. We need to find a solution that avoids this kind of disruption. Here's the thing about longshoremen. They understand solidarity. The ILA and the ILWU have each other's backs. They know that a win for one is a win for all. ILWU representative, back in the day, both unions fought hard for fair working conditions, decent pay, and respect. They shut down ports from Seattle to Savannah to make their voices heard, and it worked. They won important rights and protections that still benefit longshoremen today. The current ILA contract fight is a reminder that the fight for worker rights is never truly over. It's a fight that requires unity, determination, and a willingness to stand up for what's right. And as the saying goes, an injury to one is an injury to all. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and share. I'm Lee Dominic, and this is Pace of the Waterfront.